Morning.
I'm going to introduce you to Cassandra Scarborough, and she's our county president, and I think she'll introduce our other two officers to you.
All right. Well, thank you for having us this morning. We're just going to get a head start on OHCE week, which is May 1st through 7th. So we have a proclamation we're hoping you'll sign. This is our treasurer, Helen Peasing, and then our secretary, Carolyn passed away. And we just want to thank you for your support for our group and for Oklahoma Home and Community Education and for all that you do.
Okay.
So we have these for all.
Thank you.
Looks good.
Well, your
Thanks.
agenda item is open. We'll read this agenda. Whereas Oklahoma Home and Community Education provides a program for continuing education in all aspects of home and community life. And whereas OHCE's ultimate goal is to educate its members to be well informed and able to handle change in their homes and communities. And whereas OHCE has a working relationship with the Oklahoma Cooperative Extension Service to help our state develop stronger families and communities. And whereas OHCE is in a unique position to enable individuals, members, and their families and communities to develop a higher level of living through research-based education. Now, therefore, let it be resolved and proclaimed the first week of May 2011 is OHCE week in Woods County. Item 10, discussion possible action regarding Avard Rail project.
The board meets tonight at 6:30 at the VOTAC.
Tonight or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yep.
it's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. So, and I don't think that there was anything to report.
I met on site down there, what day is that, Thursday,
Yeah.
with Robert Graham. Well, he was down there with Sonia and David Cox and Todd Holder. And Todd had some questions about the land down there and what it would take to get it ready and all that stuff. I told them every day they got the stakes in the ground, but everybody look at it and take care of what they were needing to move down there dirt-wise and that big pile of trash.
Sounds good. Item 11, discussion possible action regarding roof bid FY 10-1109.
I think the whole project's too expensive. I think we need to look at other options.
I agree. We have a motion to reject all current bids.
I'll make it.
So,
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Bids are rejected on the roof at this time.
are we still on that subject? Are we still working with Mr. Easley, or where are we at with him? Because I know he didn't do all that for free.
No, he didn't.
Are we going to try to get back with him what our thoughts are now? Or?
It doesn't sound to me like Randy had visited with the monument guy and or Duralast, however you want to look at it, I guess.
Well, he made the comment at the last meeting that if we go a different route, he's not going to sign off on it. So my suggestion is find out what his bill is and pay him and then go from there.
Yeah. Is there no way we can get his services to oversee whatever we do, just so we don't have to babysit it?
Oh, I'm sure we can, but I mean,
I doubt if he'll provide those if he's not going to sign off. I mean, that was his statement, so.
Do you want me to get it in writing, though?
if we use anything other than Duralast, and we may be back to Duralast. I mean, Monument indicated, if we want to do it flat and not use those slopes, not raise all that stuff up, that would cheapen it up considerably.
Well, isn't that a Duralast product that he sells? Monument?
Yeah, he. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
And he told me, the Duralast, the salesman, that even without a slope, that they would warrant it with water pooling. So that's the only issue we have about the slope. But I don't know. I wish the bids were broke down, but I'd venture to say there's $100,000 in mechanical or close to it that doesn't need to be done with going back over what that guy called it was an overlay.
Well, I understand that, and I think that's a great thought. I'm just concerned about the rocks puncturing it.
Right.
What they're going to use for that. But also, do we wanna babysit that thing?
Well-
I don't.
No, I don't think so. I mean,
I've been in enough building projects lately with contractors and without to see the headaches. I really don't wanna deal with it.
I'm sure that for a price, and I don't know what it is, it easily would oversee it.
Well, here is just the food for thought. They told me, Monument told me, if we went with the Duralast to get the warning, a Duralast representative has to come and inspect their work before that warning will be any good.
So there's gonna have to be some stuff done up there anyway. to
Well,
protect
I
their
guess
product.
what I'm trying to say is if the manufacturer's gonna come and check their work when they're done and provide the warning, it's gonna have to be done right, or, I mean, I guess that's all I'm getting
Well,
at.
you would assume so. I mean, there's probably some things you could hide, but for the most part, it would have to be done.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna come back and warn it if there's a problem, and,
And I understand, and that's where the question I'm coming up. If we don't have an engineer, architect, whatever, like easily doing it, and something goes wrong, then we're back to dealing, talking them into peeling it off and getting all the crap straightened out. There goes a year up in smoke, is what I'm worried about.
Well, that's true.
I mean, if everything works
I think
perfect, it'd be
the
great.
only
Well-
option that we have to use easily in the process is with Duralast. I mean, he pretty much said that, like I say, he's not gonna sign off on anything but that.
Well, and from what little research I've done, it sounds like that material's about our only option anyway for longevity, but
I don't disagree. But the way I get it, there would be a coating up there, the foam underneath it, it just wouldn't be built up with a slope. I mean,
That's what I understood too.
but still, I guess we need to look at the warning. My point is about overseeing the thing is if they're gonna come and check their work and provide the warning, if it's for 15 years, I mean, the way I understood that guy when he called me was it's a 15-year deal, or you can get 20 because we were going to go with heavier. The warning's all that matters, no matter who inspects it. You know, I mean, is what I'm getting at is who's going to deal with the warning issue. It's going to be us, it appears to me, one way or another. I mean, I don't know how that works, but I don't foresee easily coming back over here if we've got a problem. I don't know, as in 3 or 4 years, do we call easily, or do we call Monument or Duralast, or?
I think after everybody's signed off on it, fall back to us, would be my gut
Well-
feeling, but I don't know that.
And so my point being is down the road is the warning issue is going to be between us and the manufacturer or the installer anyway.
You're right.
that warranty deal's really gonna have to be clarified though, for sure. Cause he said that it was 2 years free for everything, and then starts changing, okay,
Right.
we're gonna be paying.
Well, don't we
somebody.
have a written one here? Is that
This is,
the other one?
yeah.
It's
this
not the
is-
Duralast.
No, this
It's
is,
upstairs. Do you want me to go get it, the warning?
this is Landwehr here.
Well, I don't know if we're going to change anything. I mean, it's just some copies to go over. I mean, I don't know if we're going to do anything.
Item 13, any new business?
Mine or Mike's?
Yes, we have.
Brian, are you, I guess your deal will be under new business.
Yeah, I guess so. I have a
Thanks.
form for an event
I guess.
for the fire department's Easter egg hunt. I didn't make the agenda, slacking on my part. It's the 23rd, this coming Saturday. It starts at 10 o'clock. You know,
Okay,
30 minutes worth of time on the courthouse lawn.
okay.
I make the motion if we can do that under new business.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.